Is Kate Middleton going to make a documentary? So last Saturday and Sunday, Kate did her 3-peat challenge with her brother James Middleton, and a video was released by a gentleman who was involved in the 3-peat challenge as well that day, and he filmed a video of Kate and her brother walking down the mountain. But eagle-eyed fans noticed in the video that Kate had a small microphone attached to her rucksack, and that her brother James Middleton also had a microphone attached to the strap of his rucksack just here as well. Now, yesterday at Wimbledon, eagle-eyed fans again noticed just here where my finger is that a microphone was attached under Kate's blue blazer and in the inside of her blazer, and someone noted on social media it seems like Kate's making a documentary of some sort, and it looked like a small recording device almost. And someone said, is she doing an upcoming filming project, a documentary? And is she doing it, Kate, because of Harry and Meghan? Because they're producing several movies and documentaries of Netflix at the moment. No Way Out, The Wedding Date, Meet Me at the Lake, and obviously Cookie Queens was released this year. It was highly praised, and it also won the prestigious Audience Award in the Festival Favourites category, and even Rotten Tomatoes gave Cookie Queens 100%. So why now? Why is Kate just deciding now that she wants to make movies and documentaries and upcoming projects? Why now? She's had 15 years and now she's just decided that she wants to do it. I mean, isn't it a bit too late for all that? I mean, why is she copying everything that Harry and Meghan are doing? Why now? I mean, she's still in the institution, Kate. She's actually acting like she's left. And is Kate doing this to look professional and important? Someone's like, oh, yes, look, I've got a microphone on. Don't I look professional? But what's happened to the Early Years project and everything? What's happened to all her other abroad visits for the Early Years? I mean, why has she suddenly got a passion to make a documentary on her upcoming movie? And as you can see here, there is the microphone that's been attached under the inside of her blazer. And someone said this was Saturday through to Sunday, the 3 Peaks Challenge walk. And then this was yesterday on the 2nd of July. And someone said, isn't it strange that she just happens to get a microphone just a few weeks after hearing that Harry and Meghan are coming to the UK for a visit? And someone said it's almost like she's angry and she's having to become more like Harry and Meghan every day. As I said at Wimbledon yesterday, she was greeting the people that were waiting in line for a ticket. She was working behind the desk to scan the ticket machines and give them all tickets. She was posing with coloured people for selfies. She was in the normal outer court seats, not in the actual raw box for a change. She was in court 1, but she was in a normal seated area, not the high rank seating area. She's trying to be really normal and down to earth. And I don't know if things are bad in the monarchy or something, but why has she just started acting like this now? I mean, it's too late, Kate. But it does make you wonder if how people have said that if you don't start becoming like Harry and Meghan, the monarchy is going to go under. I'm not sure, but can't think of any other reason why she's started to do documentaries. I mean, is it going to be released soon after August? Is it going to be released on the day that Diana died? I'm not sure, but someone said that. Why now? Why wasn't it years back before Meghan came along? Kate's never been interested in doing anything, but now the PR is in overdrive for her. We've had so many appearances from her this week and last week, and it's getting a bit too much now. I think she's making it pretty obvious that she's upset about Harry and Meghan coming back to the UK. And I just thought, really, under the inside of her blazer, I don't understand. She goes from doing nothing and then she's out 24/7. I mean, the amount of stories and PR and coverage we've had. And then obviously she's going to be on the front pages today. And that's what she wants, because that's Kate's agenda. I have to get on the front page. It has to be me. And she's just gone into workaholic mode. It's almost like she's just realised that she does have to work hard to get to be someone iconic. But I'm not sure, but I really don't know why she's just decided now to make a documentary. And again, it's because Harry and Meghan did the Harry and Meghan documentary on Netflix. So it's all right for Kate to do a documentary, but when Harry and Meghan do one, it's out of order. Even though Harry and Meghan left the institution, then they did theirs, yet Kate's still a part of the institution and they're allowing it. So it just shows you the double standards and the hypocrisy. Yes, you're fine, you can do it, Kate, but Harry and Meghan aren't allowed. And obviously Charles did that documentary on Netflix, Finding Harmony, and someone said that, really, that's so close to that book, Finding Freedom, of Harry and Meghan's. And also Prince William did that Eugene Levy interview of Apple TV, and then he went on Clarkson's farm. And they always say the royal family aren't supposed to go commercial, but I've noticed that the whole of the royal family now are actually diversifying. They're actually going out of their comfort zone, and they're doing all the modern things that Harry and Meghan are doing as well. So it just shows you that Harry and Meghan must be good, because they're literally all following them. And everyone says, oh, rubbish, they wouldn't want to follow Harry and Meghan. Well, they damn well are. And this is a prime example. We've got Kate Middleton now making a documentary or some movie or something, and she's had it on her three-peat challenge, so it's going to involve that. She's had it at Wimbledon. I mean, where's she going to wear her microphone next? But if this was Meghan, you'd all go, oh, it's disgusting. Oh, yes, she's got a microphone under there. Oh, yes, she's going to make a documentary. She's filming without people's permission and everything and recording things. But it's all right for Kate. Again, the double standards and the hypocrisy, but God knows what's coming. But as I said to someone today, one of my contacts, I said, there's going to be a hell of a lot more PR and stories and engagements and events for Kate, because as you know, Harry and Meghan are due in the UK on Tuesday, and this one has gone absolutely work motivated. You can't stop her at the moment. We all know why. It's a clear sign that she's desperate to claim the limelight. She doesn't want anyone talking about Harry and Meghan. And yeah, at the moment you just can't stop her. She's put her foot down to the floor with her work, or more her PR stunts, shall I say. She's more worried about PR stunts than actually making a difference, but we'll see what happens.
Hello everybody. For those of you who have been following my team and I's journey as we aim to take on the National Three Peaks this weekend, please forgive me for disrupting the story flow, because I think it's important at this point I make a quick personal statement. Firstly, I'd like to apologise to the Princess of Wales, her brother and Mabel, for the post I posted earlier of them descending from the summit of Snowdon. Having sat down and thought about it, I realised that was a very personal moment that I shared. And really, that should have been a moment for them to take ownership of and decide whether that should have been shared in the way that I shared it this moment. I think in the heat of the moment, it's very hard for us to remember the power and pace of social platforms. For me, today was a real reminder of that. So I know a number of media outlets have reached out to me, asking my permission to share the rest of that video. But I think at this point, it's important that I give the Princess of Wales control and re-ownership of that content. So please, this is a gentle note to any representative of any media outlet reaching out to me with regards to that particular content. I respectfully decline given my permission. However, I will make that content available to the Princess of Wales and her media team, of which you can reach out to, and they can decide and control the narrative of where that is posted. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you.
Guys, so the guy who posted that video exposing that Kate did not go on the solo hike, she had her brother James with her. The guy who posted that video, Philip Tabajwa, a journalist reached out to him, Ellie Hall, and he had this to say. So basically, he was saying nobody reached out to him to take down the video. Nobody told him to take down the video. He just did it out of some integrity. Now, people have taken pictures, videos of celebrities out in public, even members of the royal family. It's a public space. People take videos all the time. There's no lack of integrity taking pictures or videos of public figures in public spaces. So why did he feel the need to apologize and take it down? Obviously, people aren't buying because one, how did you give the footage, the content to the Princess of Wales? Because he claimed in the video that he's handed over the content to the Princess of Wales. How was he able to do that? Well, he just phoned up KP, or he just phoned up Kate Milton and said, hey, I'm so sorry for posting your video that you took in a public space that a lot of people probably took videos and pictures of you, and I'm just feeling so bad right now. So hey, come take the content. So they came to his house, or he sent the content to them, right? So, of course, people aren't believing that because it just didn't sound real. And they're wondering, why was he panting and sounding so breathless in that video like somebody that was threatened? Anyway, whatever the story, like we said, it was not a solo hike and should never have been touted as that. People are like, oh, where's the evidence? Where did Kate say by her own self, with her own mouth, or in her own words that it was solo hike? They saw the press saying it was solo. They never corrected that. Also, when did we start asking for proof of someone saying something? When is Meghan? They never say, oh, let's see where Meghan said all these things that the press say she said. Nobody asked for that. But it's Princess of Wales, and it's suddenly, when did she actually say that? Where's the press release where she said that? So again, once again, double standards. One rule for Kate. All of their minions, the royal family fans, the Rangers, want to give her the benefit of the doubt. But when is Meghan and they write vile things about her or that she said or done, they don't wait and ask, when did Meghan say that? We want to see proof. Please.
Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, Squadies, from wherever you are watching us. Thank you all for tuning in. Hold up, look at this. The internet is absolutely losing its mind right now, and honestly, you cannot make this stuff up. Look at these images. Shots from Kate's mountain climbing stunt with her brother James. If you look closely right under the jacket, boom. What is that? That is a whole-ass concealed microphone pack. The internet is screaming. Regular people are looking at this like, wait a minute, is she mic'd up for sound check on Mount Snowdon? The big question everyone is asking now is simple. Is Kate secretly shooting a reality show? Is there a Netflix crew hiding in the bushes? Because she's been spotted with audio gear stuffed under her outfits at multiple public events lately. Let's be completely real about what's actually happening here. Harry and Meghan's documentary at the Sundance Film Festival absolutely crushed it. It did amazing numbers, the vibe was immaculate, and they looked genuinely cool doing it. So what happens next? The palace panics. Suddenly, Kate is out here trying to look like the most down-to-earth hiker you've ever seen, trekking up mountains in shorts, trying to copy that exact same effortless, regular person energy that Harry and Meghan naturally have. It is so transparent. Harry and Meghan have a whole catalog of massive documentary hits, so now the copycat machine is in full swing. We're all just sitting here wondering when this palace documentary is actually going to drop. Are we getting Keeping Up with the Cambridges, or what? Regular people see right through the theater. You can't just slap a hidden mic on a royal, send them up a hill, and pretend it's a totally casual, spontaneous family outing. The blueprint belongs to the Sussexes, and no amount of audio gear under a jacket is going to change that. Look, we gotta talk about the math here, because the math is mathing a little too perfectly. One random pop-up? Fine, whatever, it's a coincidence. Two? Okay, a little weird. But a whole repeating cycle where the palace suddenly schedules an impromptu event the exact second Harry and Meghan drop big news, that is not a calendar mix-up. That is straight-up panic. The palace machine is operating out of pure fear right now, not strength, and it is hilarious to watch them scramble. And let's talk about the timing. Why now? Seriously, why right now? Think about it. Kate isn't out here doing the usual royal routine. No grand international tours, no basic ribbon cuttings. Instead, she's out here mic'd up, filming secret projects, and trying to act like a Hollywood director. and the timing just happens to perfectly collide with exactly when the Sussexes are expected to land? Come on. Regular people see right through the hustle. It's like that one friend who only checks in or throws a party when they see you outliving your best life. The Sussexes have that natural global star power, and the palace is absolutely terrified of being left in the dust. So instead of doing their actual jobs, they're playing defense, trying to hijack the spotlight with bootleg documentary footage. But you can't fake flavor, and you definitely can't out-hustle Harry and Meghan when they're moving with real purpose. The desperation is loud, and the playbook is officially busted. Let's talk about the double standards here. What if this was Meghan with microphones and film crew around her? We have actual and literal images showing Kate at Wimbledon and out climbing mountains with a whole microphone pack clearly tucked into her clothes. And what does the royal media machine do? Total silence. Crickets. No screaming headlines, no internet outrage, no demanding to know why a spontaneous royal outing requires a Hollywood audio setup. Instead, the press is out here calling it a nifty little device and writing sweet little articles about how down-to-earth she is. Are you kidding me? Regular people see right through this. The truth is they are scrambling because Meghan completely owns the lane when it comes to global influence and real star power. Meghan does it effortlessly, whether it's crushing in with massive documentary hits, looking genuinely cool, or moving with authentic purpose. She has that natural flavor, and the palace is absolutely terrified of being left in the dust. So now the copycat machine is in full swing, and they're trying to hijack the blueprint Meghan already built. The press will literally twist themselves into pretzels to give the palace a free pass while copying the very person they try to diminish. The double standard is wild, but you can't manufacture the kind of impact Meghan has. The media machine is working overtime to spin the narrative, but the gig is officially up.
Look, can we please stop pretending this Wimbledon appearance was just some casual last-minute decision because she suddenly felt like catching some tennis? Come on now. Kate's surprise pop-up at the court was a 100% meticulously orchestrated PR stunt, and it had one major goal: shift the global spotlight and drown out the massive waves Harry and Meghan are making. The math is just too obvious at this point. The very second the Sussexes start dominating the global news cycle, the palace panic button gets pressed, and boom, Kate magically materializes in the front row. Regular people see right through the hustle. It's like that one toxic ex who only shows up to the party when they see you glowing and living your absolute best life. The palace machine is literally playing desperate defense. They see Meghan out here moving with authentic star power, looking effortlessly cool and completely owning the international stage. So what does the palace do? They scramble, throw together a rushed, spontaneous outing, and pray the media treats it like the second coming. But you cannot fake that natural flavour, and you definitely cannot out-hustle the Sussexes. They are trying so hard to hijack the narrative, but the global audience is way too smart for these cheap distractions. Every single time they try to drown out Harry and Meghan's shine with these calculated countermoves, it just makes the palace look rattled and unsettled. The desperation is loud, the playbook is officially busted, and honestly, the gig is up. The internet is completely losing its mind over this right now because the damage control machine is working overtime. Squadies, you cannot make this stuff up. The palace damage control machine is officially in catastrophic meltdown mode, and the desperation is so loud it's deafening. So, a regular hiker drops a crystal clear 5K video of Kate descending the mountain. And guess who is walking right next to her? Her brother James. And guess what's strapped to both of their shoulders? Full-blown microphone packs. The video completely blew up the palace narrative that she was out there doing this grueling trek all by herself. So what happens next? The palace panic button gets smashed, the video disappears, and this poor guy is suddenly out here issuing a public apology for filming a personal journey. Are you kidding me right now? An apology for filming a public figure in a public space during an event they chose to publicize as an official royal engagement? Regular people see right through the theatre. This isn't damage control, it's straight up censorship because they got caught red-handed with the Hollywood audio gear. They are doing the absolute most to lock down the media because they are utterly terrified of the truth getting out. Meanwhile, Meghan is out here moving with authentic global star power, completely owning her space without needing the palace machine to bully regular people into deleting videos. They are scrambling so hard to copy Meghan's documentary blueprint, but they keep tripping over their own hidden mics. You cannot out-hustle the Sussexes with bootleg footage and aggressive PR cleanup. Squadies, you cannot make this stuff up. The theories are flying, and honestly, I 100% get why everyone is thinking this way. The palace machine is literally famous for spinning stories, controlling the media, and straight up fabricating narratives to make themselves look good.
Regular people are looking at this whole apology situation and saying, hold up, you cannot tell me William didn't get on the phone himself and threaten that man with a massive lawsuit. It's just too convenient. The second someone drops real, unedited, crystal clear footage that breaks the official palace illusion, they get bullied into deleting it and forced to apologize for filming in a public space. It's wild. This is exactly how the palace operates when they lose control of the script. They want everything perfectly manufactured, the music, the lighting, the spontaneous solo journey vibes. But the second a regular person shows the real setup with the hidden mics and the entourage, the palace panic button gets smashed. We need to talk about this whole relatable royal act because it is failing miserably. The palace is trying so hard to convince us that Kate is just a regular, everyday person, but the theatre is completely falling apart. Take this whole Three Peaks mountain climbing situation. The palace spent the entire week pushing this narrative that she was out there doing this grueling trek alone, just a totally normal hiker roughing it in nature. But then, the real world happens. A regular person drops unedited, crystal clear footage and boom, the illusion shatters. You see the massive entourage, you see her brother right next to her, and you see the professional Hollywood microphone packs strapped right to their shoulders. Regular people look at this and just laugh. If you need a full film crew, a sound engineer, and a media lockdown just to go for a walk in the woods, you are not relatable. It's completely manufactured. They are trying so hard to copy that effortless, authentic, down-to-earth energy. The palace machine is playing this desperate game of make-believe. They want the praise for being just like us, but the second they get caught red-handed with the Hollywood setup, they panic and try to scrub the internet clean. Thank you so much for riding out with me today. I see all of you and I appreciate the love. A massive shout out to my day ones, my returning viewers. You already know the vibes and you keep this channel thriving. And if you are brand new to the family today, welcome to the room. Hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and drop a comment below because you do not want to miss the next drop. We are tracking every single move the palace machine tries to pull, and you know we keep it 100% real here. Until next time, stay safe, stay informed, keep your eyes on the real star power, and I will see you in the very next one. Bye!